Grand Ole Opry House in Nashville, Tennessee, the 18th Annual Country Music Awards, starring Alabama, Lynn Anderson, Glenn Campbell, Ray Charles, Earl Thomas Conley, Exile, Janie Fricke, Larry Gatlin. Crystal Gale, Lee Greenwood, Emmy Lou Harris, Waylon Jennings, Chris Christopherson, Brenda Lee, Loretta Lynn, Louise Mandrell, Reba McEntire, Bill Medley, Ronnie Millsap, Bill Monroe, Gary Morris.
So, Mama, you can plug my bed to bed just as soon as I can. I'm going ahead back to the Tennessee hills, and it better be soon. So tell Daddy to load the rifles up. We're gonna load them dogs on the pickup truck. Gonna head up to Calhoun County and catch us a coon, Loretta.
And Michael Martin Murphy, Ann Murray, Willie Nelson, the Oak Ridge Boys, Charlie Pride, Eddie Raven, John Schneider, Ricky Skaggs, the Statler Brothers, Ray Stevens, George Strait, B.J. Thomas, and Tammy Wynette.
And I ain't been home and I don't know when. If I had it all to do over again, tonight I'd sleep in my old feather bed. Look at what I wouldn't give for a little bitty taste of Mama's homemade chocolate cake. Tennessee homesick blues are running through my head. Good Lord have mercy on a country girl trying to make a living in a rhinestone world. It's hard to be a diamond in a rhinestone world with Tennessee homesick blues running through my head. I've got those Tennessee homesick blues running through my head, and I am out of breath. Tennessee homesick blues. Thank you. Oh, thanks for having me out. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce your host for tonight. Somebody that I just love to death. I think he's the greatest man in show business. I know you know who I'm talking about because you love him too. Kenny Rogers! Come on down, Kenny.
The 18th Annual Country Music Association Award, sponsored by Kraft.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, here's your host, Kenny Rogers.
Good evening and welcome. Sit back and enjoy this because tonight we're going to present this year's most important awards in country music. And if you want to know who's who in country music, all you have to do is look around the Grand Ole Opry. They're all here. This is probably the greatest lineup of country stars ever assembled in Nashville or in the world, as far as that goes. Also tonight, two of the newest are nominated for Vocalist of the Year, and we've asked them to present the very first award. Here they are, Reba McEntire and Gary Morris.
The nominees for Vocal Group of the Year are Alabama,
Exile,
The Judds,
the Oak Ridge Boys,
They said to keep it short, so I'm not going to thank a whole lot of people. Everybody thanks their mother, their father, the record producer. The people we really need to thank for this is the people that voted for us. Thank you.
Romantic duets have always been very popular, and I've been pretty lucky. I've been able to sing with several really beautiful partners. The beautiful Dottie West, the exciting Sheena Easton, the lovely Kim Carnes, and the voluptuous Dolly Parton. Well, the truth is, that's all true, but Willie Nelson's had some pretty terrific partners, too. He's recorded hit songs with the gorgeous Waylon Jennings. Last year, he did a record with the luscious Julio Iglesias. And he won vocal duo with that adorable Merle Haggard. Well, he has a new partner now, and he's had a brand new film that he's done, and he's working with that ever-titillating Chris Christopherson now. And Willie and Chris are in town to premiere their new movie, Songwriter. And here they are with a song from that film, Willie Nelson and Chris Christopherson.
Got so many lines. They've all been tried and it's true. They've all got so many reasons for changing your mind, and there ain't none of them new. But there's just so little distance between me and you. I think we're two of a kind. Don't want to do, and I won't tell you no lies. So tell me, how do you feel about fooling around, down from your head to your toes? You know there ain't nothing realer than right here and now, if that's as far as it goes. And it goes.
Well, here it comes. The moment you've all been waiting for, the explanation of the voting procedures. You know, I've given this a lot of thought, and I have my own theory as to how this voting is actually done. I'm firmly convinced that there is a secret poll taken right here in Nashville of the bag ladies on Music Row, coupled with the pickpockets in Printer's Alley, and a few bartenders that I've seen hanging around here that feel they have way too much influence on this whole organization. That's the way I felt, at least when I was losing every year. So, the truth is, we all know how this is done. Probably there's not one of you here that couldn't tell me how it's done, but we're going to go through this anyway so you'll know. The winners actually have been selected by the membership of the Country Music Association, along with Where are we? Publishers, songwriters, disc jockeys, and others in the music business. The secret ballots were tabulated by the accounting firm of Deloitte, Haskins & Sells, and the names of the winners are known only by their representative, Mr. Al White. More and more people are discovering that John Schneider is a terrific singer who's had some best-selling records. And tonight, he's going to present the Album of the Year award with a beautiful and versatile lady whose voice is absolutely the essence of country music. Say hello, if you will, to John Schneider and Emmylou Harris.
The nominees for Album of the Year are
Sure could use a little good news today.
A Little Good News, Anne Murray.
So if you're gonna cheat on me, don't cheat.
For God's sake, don't cheat in our hometown by Ricky Skaggs.
Right or wrong, I'll always love you. Though you're gone.
Right or Wrong, George Strait.
Roll on 18-wheeler.
Roll on, Alabama.
That's the way love goes, babe.
That's the Way Love Goes, Merle Jackson.
And the winner is A Little Good News, Anne Murray.
Thank you very much. This is a real shock to me. Wasn't expecting this one. Well, it's taken a long time. This has been an elusive little critter for me. It's only taken me 14 years to get it in my fat little hands. It feels really good. I would like to thank my record producer, Jim Ed Norman. I would like to thank Capitol Records, and I'd like to thank the CMA and all of those people who have supported me over those 14 years. Thank you all very much.
Stay tuned for Ray Charles, Loretta Lynn, Alabama, and a lot more stars coming right up.
My name is Mary Swell.
The next award will be presented family style by representatives of two of the best-known families in country music, Larry Gatlin and Louise Mandrell.
And I haven't been since the 3rd grade.
Anne Murray was asking me what to do with her award. I said, heck, I don't know. I never won one. Bring it out to your seat. I'm sorry. Louise, say that right there.
Okay, we're so happy to get to present the award for Song of the Year.
Yes. This is the one that goes to the songwriters, the people who put the words into the music and the music into the words.
And the money into the bank.
That's true. The nominees for Song of the Year are A Little Good News, Roy Burke, Charlie Black, and Tommy Rocco.
God bless the USA, Lee Greenwood.
Islands in the Stream by Robin, Berry, and Maurice Gibb.
To all the girls I've loved before, Albert Hammond and Hal David.
Wind Beneath My Wings by Jeff Silbar and Larry Henley. fingernails are too long.
Oh.
Louise. The winner is Wind Beneath My Wings. Jeff Silvar and Larry Henry.
Oh, I've stood here many, many times in my dreams. This is the first time for real. Thank you so much. Thank everybody that voted. Thank Gary Mars for a great record. Bob Montgomery and Jim Hurt for a great demo. And all the wonderful people that cut the song. Thank you so much.
I thank everybody. I want to thank Esther Silvar if she's listening. She's the wind beneath my wings.
There's no way to measure the impact that Ray Charles has had on the musical world, to say nothing of the impact he's had on me personally. He's done it all, from pop and rock and rhythm and blues to performing with symphonies. And he's been one of us in country for years. The truth is, I think my favorite album ever done was an album that Ray Charles did called Modern Sounds in Country and Western. Recently, he recorded an album called Friendship with some of his country buddies. And like everything else he does, he sounds right at home. Welcome back to country, if you will, Mr. Ray Charles.
If you ever need a friend, you're around. And if you're ever in a mess, SOS. And if you ever feel so happy that you landed just off your blade. Friendship, friendship, just a perfect little friendship. When other friendships have been forgotten, I will still be hot. If you're ever up a tree, won't you just phone me? I'll call you collect some. And if you're ever in a fire, send a wire. And if you ever lose your teeth and you're out to die, you can borrow mine. You know I will. Friendship, friendship, just a perfect little friendship. When other friendships are wet and smoke, I will still be oak. I will still be great. I will still be hot.
It seems like yesterday I heard the people say, son, you were born to stay. Someday you'll settle down. I guess there'll come a time, maybe I'll toe the line. Right now I'm doing fine, rolling from town to town. I don't care where I ride, I let my feet decide. Do anything but don't ask that I hang up my rock and roll shoes. Hang up my rock and roll shoes.
Guitars and French songs, in my blood, in my bones. Show me a bus and I'll call it home, 'cause I don't want to change. On a lonely day, when they put me in my grave, ain't no one need to say, just hang up my rock and roll shoes.
I don't care where I ride, I let my feet decide. Do anything but don't ask that I hang up my rock and roll shoes. Hang up my rock and roll shoes. Hang up my rock and roll shoes. Hang up my rock and roll shoes.
Well, your old girl control me, your new lover left you, but you're too proud to tell old you know who. Say you don't have time to fit me in your busy schedule, but I know you're only busy being sad and blue. So who cares? You can count me out, but don't count long. I've lost my taste for love before. It goes away, but it don't stay gone. I feel it in my bones. So hard it's gonna rise again. It's so hard it's gonna rise again. It's so hard, it's so hard, it's so hard it's gonna rise again. It's so hard it's gonna rise again. It's so hard it's gonna rise again. It's so hard, it's so hard it's gonna rise again. It's so hard.
You know, only a few years ago, George Strait was majoring in agriculture at the Southwest Texas University, and his major contribution to music was that he was a huge purchaser of Merle Haggard records. Today, he's nominated for an award, and Eddie Raven is a songwriter with a long list of hits for other stars. This year, he decided to try one for himself, and the result was a best-selling single. All this proves that you never know where the new country stars are coming from. The good news is they do keep coming. Here they are, if you will, George Strait and Eddie Raven.
The nominees for Instrumental Group of the Year are Alabama,
Exile,
Nitty Gritty Dirt Band,
Ricky Skaggs Band,
the Oaks Band,
and the winner is the Ricky Skaggs Band.
Well, we sure appreciate this very much. All the boys worked real hard this last year to keep what we got last year, and now that they're putting a little extra work on me to play a few more instruments now in the band, I appreciate it too very much. God bless y'all and thank you.
Here's Tammy Wynette and Ray Stevens.
The Horizon Award goes to the performer or group who has demonstrated extraordinary growth, professionalism, and critical recognition in the past year.
And for those of us who have been around the music business for a few years, it's always exciting to see a performer win his or her first award.
The nominees for the Horizon Award are
Mama, he's crazy.
the Judds.
The Judds.
We agree on a lot of things, but she tends to be a little more outrageous than I am. I'm a little more conservative, I think. Most kids my age are moving away from home and growing apart from their parents. And to look over at her and realize that I've not only established a business with her, but a life.
All of a sudden, we're together 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And I enjoy that, you know, because I love this kid. And it's really, we're having the time of our life.
One day a mother come to a prison.
Also, because we're mother-daughter, we don't do cheating songs and drinking songs. We're basically a couple of old-fashioned, red-headed hillbilly girls.
Don't count the rainy day.
Michael Martin Murphey.
Country music sees beauty in common things, in everyday life. And I think that way. I see a lot of beauty in everyday things. So I share that with country music. It makes me want to sing to the country audience. I live out in the country because I spend so much time in the city, performing concerts and playing music for people. So when all of that is over, and I need the space to think about what I'm doing and where I'm going, I have to have some peace and quiet.
Don't throw our love away.
To be nominated for the Horizon Award means to me, the word horizon itself, I think, is very revealing. It means what's happening on your horizon in your life.
I can tell by the way you dance.
Vern Gosdin.
I love to sing and hear it played back and know that I've done a good job. And then I love to know that people like to hear me sing. I mean, I love to go in the studio. I can't hardly wait to get in the studio because you get to create something. It's a little different than singing in the shower, I can tell you that. Well, the most important thing to me is just singing. and performing. And if I win an award, then there's people out there that want me to have that award. If it makes them happy, then I'm happy.
Deborah Allen.
As a vocalist, to me, one of the most important things is to always be stretching and growing, because I love what I do and I love people, and I can't think of anything I'd rather do than to sing for people. It's been ingrained in me to always do everything from the heart, even this jump today. And I've always wanted to skydive. I wanted to do it last year, but it got too cold. Like I said, you only live once. And my parents don't know I'm doing this, so surprise!
Baby,
well, I tell you what, coming down, it takes about 3.5 minutes from 3,000 feet, and that's just enough time for a hit record.
Earl Thomas Conley.
I was raised up on bluegrass music and Hank Williams, so I guess it's so embedded within me that I just, that was a natural thing to do. I think writing is probably my most important part of this business. It keeps me down to earth. It keeps me studying how I feel about certain things. I think it keeps me humble. Makes me feel good about myself.
I wasn't ready for love when I looked in your eyes.
I want to sell a platinum album.
You took me by surprise.
Because if you're selling all those records, that means you're totally being accepted. Gotta have it. And the winner is the Judds.
slap the dog and spit in the fire.
We didn't even figure out anything to say.
I wanted a real pretty dress. I just coming here was enough.
I discovered a long time ago that it's no fun trying to be cool. So I'm going to tell you all the truth. We've never been so nervous or so excited or happy in our whole lives. There's a couple of guys sitting right out here. One, the man that discovered us, our producer, Mr. Brent Mayer. Amen. Our lead guitar player and our spiritual mentor, Mr. Don Potter.
And I'd like to thank the most important people of all, the country music fans and the radio disc jockeys for playing our music. Amen.
RCA Records and Kirk Records. Our managers, Mr. Ken Stilts and Woody Bowles. And you all just keep looking up.
Thank you.
We know where this came from. Thank you.
We'll be right back with Lee Greenwood, Anne Murray, the Statler Brothers, Loretta Lynn, and many, many more surprises.
The entire country has been concerned this past month about Barbara Mandrell, who's recuperating from an accident. Barbara, in addition to being a good friend to all of us here, as you all know, is very important to the whole essence of country music. She's hosted this show many times. She is the only person, or actually the first person, excuse me, to ever win the Entertainer of the Year award twice. And this year she's nominated for 3 new awards. Well, Barbara couldn't be with us tonight, but she is at home watching the show with her family. Barbara, we miss you very much. How are you feeling?
Oh, Kenny, thank you. I'm feeling much better. And I really appreciate this opportunity to tell everyone how deeply grateful I am for all the telegrams and the letters and the cards and for all your prayers. That's the best medicine ever. And I truly believe that my kids and I are alive only because God wanted us to be alive. And my family's been taking really good care of me. And you can be sure that I'll be back singing my heart out just as soon as I can. But tonight, I'm just another country music fan. And I'll be right here watching the show and rooting for everyone. God bless you all so much.
Well, Barbara, you look great. We love you. We miss you. We want you back here as soon as you can. We're happy that you're feeling better. And right now, another buddy of yours would like to add a few words. He's last year's Outstanding Male Vocalist of the Year, and my good buddy, Mr. Lee Greenwood.
Thank you, Kenny. Barbara, this is our song. We recorded it together and watched it move up the charts. Tonight we're supposed to sing it here together, and I really wish you were here to sing it with me. But I'll do the best I can. To me, you are the hand that I reach for when I've lost my way. To me, you are the first star of evening, the sun that warms my day.
Award will be presented by a lady who makes one hit record right after another. She hosts her own television specials. Here's a little good news named Anne Murray.
5 of your favorite singers have been nominated for Male Vocalist of the Year. Lee Greenwood, Merle Haggard, Gary Morris, Ricky Skaggs, and George Strait. Now that's good news. Now for one of those guys, here's the great news. The winner is Lee Greenwood.
thank you very much. This is magic. It really is. Last year we won this award, and it was my son's birthday, October 11th, Ted. Tonight it's my mother's birthday. I'm kidding. And she's watching tonight. Her name is Bliss. Now I know the true meaning of bliss. Thank you.
The Statlers are in the CMA Book of Records. They've won the Vocal Group Award 8 times. Obviously, it wasn't just luck. It was the kind of beautiful harmony you're going to hear right now. Here to present the award for Female Vocalists of the Year, the Statlers.
We were gonna write a song for the female nominees. Reba McEntire is one we admire. She made the list with ease. And one of the fairest, Emmylou Harris, a voice as pure as spring. And I'll tell you in a hurry that Anne Murray could teach the birds to sing. We figured out the time, came up with the rhymes, and thought we were doing well. We could spend the day with all we could say about Barbara Mandrell. But then we hit a snag, the song began to lag, and things got kinda tricky. And as much as we love her, it's hard, we discovered, to find a rhyme for Janie Fricke. Oh, Reba McEntire, Barbara Mandrell, Emmylou Harris, Anne Murray, Janie Fricke, you are all fairest, and tonight there'll be only one female vocalist. But we all know, down in our hearts, you are all the best.
Right now, I'm the only one that knows. The winner is, I'm going to give it back to you, Reba McEntire.
Thank y'all. I've got my composure back now. When I was back when Merle Haggard was winning for Okie from Muskogee, I'd go to bed at night and I'd rehearse my acceptance speech. Because I knew, I had it in my heart, I knew God meant for me to do this one of these days, and He didn't let me down. But if I had everybody on stage to thank, we could get everybody up here because there's just too many people. But I personally want to come after this show in the next year to hug your neck and give you a kiss for helping me through all of my lifetime. First time me and Mama came to Nashville, she told me, she said, Reba, I couldn't do this, so I'm living my life and my dreams through you. This is from me and Mama, and we thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Loretta Lynn.
you. This year we lost the Texas troubadour, Ernest Tubb. He was one of the first writers, stylists, and performers in country music. And he was the one that taught the rest of us how it was done. I know everybody's going to miss Ernest Tubb. I'm going to miss him very much. And there'll never be nobody like him. I'm talking about a man who has helped more people in the music than anybody I know of. When anybody speaks of Ernest Tubb, you know, they're talking of a man that's one of the greatest people I know of. And when I was a little girl, listening to the Grand Ole Opry on Saturday night, listening to Ernest Tubb, I never dreamed I would ever meet him, much less record with him. When we walked out on the stage, it wasn't work, it was fun for us. I'd look up at this man with honor. I loved him. He's one of the greatest people I know. And Ernest Tubb, this is for you, baby. Walking the floor over you. Now someday you may be lonesome too. Walking the floor be good for you. Just keep right on walking and it won't hurt you to cry. Remember that I love you and I will until I die. I'm walking the floor over you. I can't sleep a wink, that is true. I'm hoping and I'm praying as my heart breaks right in two. Walking the floor over you.
Exile has been singing together since the early 1970s. But up until this year, not too many people knew who they were. In fact, last year on CMA Awards night, they were here in Nashville, all right, auditioning for a record company. And they watched the show in their motel room on a fuzzy black television set, black and white TV set. Now, only a year later, they're nominated for 2 awards. I guess you could call them an overnight sensation. It just took them 15 years to have everyone recognize what great talents they were. Here they are, Exile.
Won't you give me just one more chance? Maybe we can make a little romance. No reason why you and me can't get it back together like it used to be. Give me just another try. I can't have you, I'm gonna die. Give me one more chance. Give me one more chance. Do you remember how we used to be when we had a love so true? You were my confidant. You were my closest friend. Someone that I could always turn to. Then like a fool, I let you slip right through my hands. Oh, I let you get away. Now I've come running back, hoping you will let me back in your heart someday. Won't you give me just one more chance? Maybe we can make a little romance. No reason why you and me can't get it back together like it used to be. Give me just another try. I can't have you, I'm gonna die. Give me one more chance. Give me one more chance. I
and it seems like a lifetime to me. Oh, darling, can't you see that now I know how wrong one man can be? That's right. Won't you give me just one more chance? Come on. Maybe we can make a little romance. No reason why you and me can't get it back together like it used to be. Give me just another try. Can't have you, I'm gonna die. Give me one more chance. Give me one more chance. Won't you give me just one more chance? Maybe we can make a little romance. No reason why you and me can't get it back together like it used to be. Give me just another try. Can't have you, I'm gonna die. Give me one more chance. Give me one more chance. Oh, give me one more chance. Give me one more chance.
Stay with us for Waylon Jennings, Alabama, Willie Nelson, and Crystal Gale.
More awards, more music, and more fun.
October is Country Music Month here at the Grand Ole Opry. And the three gentlemen who were voted the top country disc jockeys, the winners in the stations on which they were heard are, for major markets, Dino Day, KLAC, Los Angeles. For medium-sized markets, Lee Shannon, KWKH, Shreveport, Louisiana. And for small markets, Kent Kreider, WKYO, Paducah, Kentucky. Congratulations to all three of you in radio. You know, we really owe an awful lot to radio. We, the people involved in country music. And as recently as 25 years ago, most Americans thought of country music as hillbilly music. And the only place that was really taken seriously then was here at the Grand Ole Opry. The one thing that changed all that was radio. More and more radio stations, big cities and as well as small towns began playing country music. And with ratings came respectability. A fine artist who crossed over from pop music to country and recorded a song this year that finally gives radio a big pat on the back. Here's Michael Martin Murphey with Radio Link.
Country evenings when the sun was going down, sitting on the front porch, listening to the sound of Mama doing dishes while Daddy rolled a smoke from a can of old Prince Albert, his hands as strong as oak. And the sounds of the Grand Ole Opry came out of Ryman Hall. Roy Acuff played the fiddle, sang Wabash Cannonball. Hank Williams whispered, I saw the light. Country people everywhere sat listening in the night. Then Wolfman Jack came howling from across the Rio Grande, laying down the sounds only kids could understand. Mama and Daddy were sleeping, but the kids were wide awake, listening to Bill Haley and the Comets rattle, roll, and shake. Old Jerry Lee banged on the keys and screamed, "Great balls of fire!" And Elvis crooned out, "Don't be cruel." The girls swooned with desire. Out in Radio Land, out in Radio Land. think about Radio Land. I remember those country evenings, the late night rock and roll, the miles and miles of highway, just me and my old radio. I remember the night when it felt so right, a lover's moon above, the songs they were playing, the night we fell in love. It was out in Radio Land, out in Radio Land. We closed our eyes, fell in love to the music of the band. Out in Radio Land, out in Radio Land. We fell in love in Radio Land.
Here are Lou Anderson and Earl Thomas Conley.
Thank you. And the nominees for the vocal duo of the year, right, are Mo Beck and Joe Stadley. Barbara Mandrell and Lee Greenwood.
Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton.
Don Williams and Emmylou Harris.
And the winner is... Oops.
I can't name.
Ooh, you want to do it?
Julio Iglesias and Willie Nelson.
All right, on behalf of Mr. Julio Iglesias and all the people responsible for making that record happen, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. In 1982, the Entertainer of the Year award went to Alabama. In 1983, the Entertainer of the Year award went to Alabama. 1984, one of the nominees for Entertainer of the Year is Alabama. You guys, some guys know how to make a nuisance of themselves, don't they, as a matter of fact. Here to present the award for Instrumentalists of the Year, 4 of the most talented nuisances I know, Alabama.
The nominees for Instrumentalist of the Year is the great Chet Atkins. Roy Clark. Floyd Kramer. Artist Peg Robbins. And the great Charlie McCoy. And the winner is Chet Atkins.
Thank you. I got to be the luckiest guy in the world, I guess. I won this thing for a few years when it first started, and I came down here and lost 9 years in a row. And I said, I'm getting tired of going down there and losing. So I stayed away year before last, and my wife yelled and said, you won. And then last year I had to work, and I won again, and I decided, well, maybe the way to win is stay away. But I decided to come tonight because I felt kind of guilty about not thanking the people the last 2 years that voted for me. I want to say that it's been mighty nice of Leona to put up with my practicing all these years and not complaining and letting me put the guitar first. And it's nice of all you people who voted for me. Thank you very much. We asked Alabama to present that award not only because they are great instrumentalists, but also because this year they have discovered a very closely guarded secret throughout the ages. And tonight, they have agreed to share this great secret with us. What it amounts to is, if you're going to play in Texas, you got to have a fiddle in the band.
You gotta have a fiddle in the band. That lead guitar is hot, but not for a Louisiana man. So wrong and that bad, no faded love, and that's all day. If you're gonna
Want to know who's going to be Entertainer of the Year? Me too. Don't go away.
Get the award for Single of the Year, Brenda Lee and Ronnie Milsap.
You're looking good.
The nominees for Single of the Year are A Little Good News, Anne Murray.
Holding Her and Loving You, Earl Thomas Conley.
Islands in the Stream, Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton.
Mama, He's Crazy by the Judds, Winona and Naomi.
To All the Girls I Loved Before, Willie Nelson and Julio Iglesias.
And the winner is... A Little Good News, Anne Murray.
I would have been more than happy and satisfied with one. But this is just wonderful. Jim Ed, thank you very much, and thank all of you.
And they may very well need that backstage back here. I know you got attached to it there, but you're keeping it now. Wonderful. She gets her award and she's going home here. You know, ever since the Summer Olympics, all of us have been standing just a little bit taller and feeling a little prouder. And a lot of that pride just naturally, eventually, gets put to music. Listen, if you will, to Waylon Jennings.
Some have said down through history, if you last, it's a mystery, but I guess they don't know what they're talking about. From the mountains down to the sea, you've become such a habit with me. America, America. Well, I come from down round Tennessee, but the people in California are nice to me. America. It don't matter where I may roam, tell you people that it's home sweet home. America, America. And my brothers are all black and white, yellow too. And the red man is right to expect a little from you. A promise and then follow through. America. All the men who fell on the plains and then lived through such hardship and pain. America, America. And the men who could not fight in a war that didn't seem right, you let them come home. America. follow through, America. Well, I come from down round Tennessee, but the people in California are nice to me, America. It don't matter where I may roam, tell you people that it's home sweet home, America, 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 America. Well, it's home sweet home, America.
If you've ever been to the Country Music Hall of Fame here in Nashville, then you know why all of us consider this next award the most important. When a bronze plaque with your name and picture on it is hung on that wall, then you are a member of the country music, member of country music forever. And this year we are inducting 2 new plaques to tell us who they are. I screwed this one up pretty well, didn't I? There's 2 people going into this hall this year, as a matter of fact, to tell us who they are, as a matter of fact. Who is going to do that? Oh, the father of country music, Mr. Bill Monroe.
It was a privilege for me to be associated with Ralph Peer, a record producer, talent scout, and music publisher, who was also a fine gentleman. When he died in 1960, we lost one of our true pioneers of our industry. His family is here tonight, and I'd like to ask his son, Ralph, to come up here and accept the award.
I'm usually a little better at these events. When my father recorded the first country records some 60-odd years ago, he knew country music held something a little special, and I'm afraid I agree with him. His induction into the Hall of Fame, especially with Mr. Monroe presenting, means a great deal to me. On behalf of the family, especially my mother, thank you all very, very much.
When a man has a tremendous influence on country music for almost half a century, and when he's written more than 400 songs, and they've been recorded by everyone from Red Foley to Dean Martin, from Rosemary Clooney to Glenn Campbell, and from Connie Boswell to Merle Haggard, and when he's been a teacher, mentor, and friend to just about everybody in the business, including me, he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, and the Hall of Fame deserves him. So Floyd Tillman, come on up here.
I don't know what to say. I want to thank my wife, Frances, for helping to make this happen, and I want to say this is, to me, is one of the greatest happenings of my life. And to all of you and everybody that voted for me, and everybody, I love you so much it hurts. Thank you.
waited all my life for someone like you, someone to give my heart and soul to.
I look into your eyes. Your love for me was such a welcome surprise. I think at last I found forever.
But what about me?
I'll always love you.
What about me?
I'll always need you.
You were my love before, but I need so much more of you.
Time after time I feel I'm losing my mind. Or maybe this is what lovers must go through. It never entered my mind we could be wasting our time. What am I gonna do?
But what about me? Oh, what about me? No reason to pretend. True love doesn't have to ever be the moment we don't have all the answers.
I nearly go insane. Each and every time I hear you whisper my name.
I feel the same when I'm around you. But what about me? Oh, what about me?
I'll always
Need you. This is so hard for me. I wanted so much to be with you. Whoa,
time after time I feel I'm losing my mind. Oh, maybe this is what lovers must go through. It never entered my mind we could be wasting our time. What am I gonna do?
time after time, I'm losing my mind.
It never entered my mind we could be wasting our time. What about me?
Crystal Gale and Bill Medley.
Thank you. I win. I got it.
Lady, I'm your knight in shining armor, and I love you. You have made me what I am. I am yours. My love, there's so many ways I want to say I love you. Let me hold you in my arms forevermore. You have gone and made me such a fool, and I'm so lost in your love. And whoa, we belong together. Won't you believe in my song? find you. You have come into my life and made me whole. Forever, let me wait to see you each and every morning. Let me hear you whisper softly in my ear. In my eyes, I see no one else but you. There's no other like I love. Yes, oh yes, I'll always want you. You're my lady. Oh, yeah. Lionel Richie. Lionel Richie.
All girls love.
Tonight's final award is Entertainer of the Year. It's the one everybody wants, but only one person can have it. And I can't think of anyone who deserves to present it more than two superstars who have themselves taken home Entertainer of the Year trophies. Glenn Campbell and Charlie Pride.
This year's nominee for Entertainer of the Year are Alabama, Lee Greenwood, Miss Barbara Mandrell, Mr. Ronnie Millsap, and the Oak Ridge Boys. I know winner is. You gonna tell them? I'm gonna open it. Hi, Mom. The winner is Alabama.
Thank RCA, thank Del Morris, thank Keith Fowler. I gotta say, Lee, my mother's birthday is today too. Happy birthday, Mom. Thanks to all you beautiful people all across the United States, Canada, all over the world. We love you very much.
3 is a magic number because tonight's my mom's birthday too. Hi, Mom.
Thank you.
I want to thank my dad for having a guitar so I could learn to play.
Congratulations, Alabama, and all of the other winners. All the trophies are gone and the party's almost over, but we thank you for being an award-winning audience tonight. We would also like to thank the people at Kraft and the people at CBS for making this Country Music Awards so special for everybody. Thank you very much and good night. Hope you've enjoyed it.
The 18th Annual Country Music Association Awards